Hello one and all, welcome back. Chapter 3 of Valkyria Chronicles. Vassal, Urban Warfare. Can't do anything, gotta watch this next bit, 1A. And of course last time we had to evacuate our hometown. Welcome, running. But we have a beautiful, beautiful tank called the Edelweiss. And we're gonna get much use out of that thing.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
On the Gallian front by Irene Collar. I think we'll meet her soon.
Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Well, you know, Gallia's a small country. Cool digs.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Never thought I'd see hiking joined in with combat, but anyway.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Hey, Alicia.
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
He probably is.
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
It's a uniform. It doesn't matter what you're looking at.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Oh, I love Welcome. His quirks are amazing.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
Yeah, never a good thing to compare a glass to a bug. Not a good idea, Welcome.
Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle, king of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
New episode has been added, and I think we're about to get into creating our squad, I think. I'm not sure. It may be in the next chapter, but I don't think it is. Anyway, next episode.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am!
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welkin was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrease. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Ooh. Yeah! Time for squad. But anyway, the little thing I've just noticed is I'm wearing headsets, and I don't know whether it's because I've got it set on stereo or what, but because I played this originally on the PlayStation, I didn't get this effect where if someone was off screen to the left, the sound was coming from my left speaker, and if someone was off screen to the right, it was coming from the right speaker. Now probably everyone is going, oh, that always happens, but you know, I thought that was a pretty neat thing, and I was quite liking it. Anyway, squad barracks. So, here we go. These are our four main characters of the squad. We have Welkin, who is the tank commander, commander of the Edelweiss, and all-round bug guy. We have Alicia, baker of buns and scout. She's second in command. She is level 1. Her aim is C, her grenade is C with aim, and her clothing has a defense of 0. Then we have Rosie, Brigette Stark, nicknamed Rosie. She's a shot trooper. Those guys running with machine guns. Not accurate, but they do fire a lot of ammo. They have big clips, and they're designed to basically run up and shoot people in the face. To an extent. And then there's Largo Potter, who is a Lancer, which are your anti-tank dudes. There are other classes. I think there's engineers and snipers. But these are our dudes at the moment. Command room. Choose the members of Squad 7. This is what I wanted. Little bit of introduction of what this is.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
No, I think I've gone through them, but go ahead.
First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
Yeah, but most tanks come with machine guns as well. Oh well.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
It could be.
Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators.
But they can be kind
Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics.
Sure.
Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Okay, so let's see. Who have we got? We have Melville Young, who is he has desert allergy, Trooper Killer, Chatty Caffey, which we'll go through once we get to them. It just goes down in there. So there we go. And if you notice, Alicia, Rose and Largo already selected. You cannot take these guys out. So, let's have a look at the potential info. Alicia Melchior is a country bred. Standing on bare dirt leads to a boost in concentration, raising accuracy, and maternal. When any of her close friends are nearby, the desire to protect them drives all of her abilities up. And if you notice, she likes Welcome, No, and Dallas. Rosie has a desert allergy. An allergy to dust and sand leads to a steady drain of HP while in a sandy area. Not a good thing. So yeah, these perks and potentials, they can be good, they can be bad, but mostly good. Strong will, plowing through oncoming fire by sheer force of will, she takes less damage from interception fire. Yeah, Rosie's an absolute beast. Big said she's just gone abandoned her fellow shock troopers, and any nearby her abilities are enhanced. And her friends at the moment are Largo and Che. And here comes Largo. He is the child of nature. Paved roads feel strange and cold, leading to discomfort and lowered defense. Not good. Loyal teammate. When surrounded by allies, he feels the drive and energy to work that much harder, enjoying a boost in the abilities. Big Heart. His insurmountable even, spirit is enough to call him back from death, reviving him after his HP reaches 0. I've never seen that actually kick off. But yeah, we've got Rosie, Hans, and Jan as friends. So, let's have a look. We know about desert allergy. Here we go. Chatty Cathy. Whenever a close friend is nearby, they just can't help but chit-chat. A distraction that lowers their accuracy. Trooper confidence that they can best lead shock trooper grants a boost in attack abilities. That's quite an interesting one. Ted Ustinov. He has a metal allergy. He fancies men. And he also fancies women, so he's bisexual. Good for you. We have Wavy, who is Darsken. Having brethren close by to protect stairs, enhance defensive abilities. Neat Freak and Camp Defender. No say Wordsmith, Country Bred, Camaraderie. Having allies in the same unit class nearby puts them at ease, raising their natural evasion. Ooh, that's not good. Nancy. Meadowbreast, standing in aggressive fields, helping them out. Good buddy, being around close friends makes even the battlefield a little cheerier, boosting their attack power, bugging a run. You know what? Nancy, you're hired.
I'm Nancy DeFore. It's so good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too. Susie. Ready, country bred, trooper hater. Let's get you.
My name is Susie Evans, sir. I realize I'm inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
You do that. Frisia York? No, she's better in the sun. Okay. Kira Thompson. You know what? I'm gonna hire you.
Hey there, I'm Ika Thompson. I'll try my best. Sound good, Wilkin?
Sounds good indeed. Can I have it? Kobe Cade. Hans. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna have to, just because his name is Hans. Hans Salinger. That is an awesome name. And
Haynes Salinger, reporting for duty, sir.
Oh, I just love that. Michael Hawkins. Vice. Oh, my man.
The name's Vice Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
Damn, Skippy, we're gonna keep this war in the teeth. Wendy Cheslock. Aisha Nurman. Jane Turner. Nina Strice. Jan Walker. Herbert Nelson does a bit Fatalist, which is not a good one. Metalhead and Lonely. Dallas Waite.
My name is Dallas Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
I'm pronouncing everyone wrong. How dare I? Oscar. Oh, Marina.
Marina Wolfstan, at your command.
Gotta have her. Okay, so how many have we got? I've got 10 open slots left. How many? I need some more. Nightblind, Night Vision Pessimist, Metal Allergy, Born Leader. What's Metal Allergy? We'll have you.
My name's Hector Calvi, sir. I'm at your service from today on.
Oh, I don't recognize you. I don't think I heard you before. Ah, Yoko. I'm gonna have you as well.
Hi there. I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
I'm sure we will. I do need some engineers. I don't think I've got one at the moment. Oh no, I've got Dallas. There's one. Yeah. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I just realized something. I am missing a person from the recruits. Where's Eddie? Okay, so obviously Eddie's not there. It's slightly random. Some people do just every now and then turn up. I could get Wavy. I'll get her.
I'm Frisia York, handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
Oh, isn't that up front? Oh, Cherry. I'm gonna have Cherry as well.
I'm Cherry Steinen, like with a J. It's silent, but, I'm not.
No, you are not. We've got 6 open slots. Nina Strace? Yeah, have you.
The name's Nina Strice, and I look forward to a good workout out there.
I notice I've probably picked a lot of women here. Oh well, it's not intentional. You're all pessimist and night vision. I really don't like those. Yeah, let's get Aisha.
Hi, I'm Aisha Newman. Nice to meet you, Mr. Walken.
Nice to meet you too. Darcy no child nature, Dusk and Hater. Nina.
My name's
Rosina.
Rosina Selden. I'm in with you guys as of today.
I was looking down one. I need... Go on, Oscar. I'll get Oscar, get the second starter.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor.
Yeah. Taking you on board. Apology.
Hello, sir. My name is Nadine. I'm sure I'll be coming to you for help.
You probably will. And who's taking the last slot? Squad 7. How are 4, 2, 2? Can you get another? Yeah. Let's get another. Well, I like those stats.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
I just picked a lot. Let's have a look. There's Alicia, Nancy, Susie Evans, Freezer York, Cherry. I picked a lot of women this time. I don't usually. I usually pick like well, when I was playing on the PS3, I picked a decent mix. But for some reason, I've picked a lot of women. Oh well.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
Yeah, well,
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Yes, I think we can.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Well, yeah.
Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Yes, and so should I. Training field! We have experience. Let's use it.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? But hey, game logic.
But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! Alright, now I'll show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works.
Yes, please do.
It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go. Train all you want. I've got all day.
Okay, so we can get Scout level 2, Shock Trooper level 2, which I think are going to be quite important. Lancer level 2. Engineer level 2. Oh, we can even do Sniper level 2. Yes, indeed.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human! Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers!
Yay, Lancers have new potential.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Snipers!
Yay. Oh yeah, they've got, let's see. Aha. See, look. Level 2 Sniper Nest Master. Shooting from a position at the top of the ladder grants an increased attack power. That's good. Lancers. First aid boost. Not a bad thing. Tank Killer is a good. Good one. Anti-armor boost. First aid boost again. So, I've got 906. I could level up the engineers or the scouts. I'm going to go with the scouts.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain! Good work, Matt!
Yep. Let's see. Level 3. Richard has a lot of experience.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience. Oh, and there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
Evade boost.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Okay. And last but not least, R&D. We have a lot of ducats or whatever they are.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Huh? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you! That evacuation at Brule was just... wow!
Wow, you knew about that?
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man!
Say hi to this guy, by the way, everyone.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
Don't call me bro.
What's going on, Leon? I can hear you from clear across the hangar. Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man! Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid.
Yeah, jock.
But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic. Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy. No. Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment. And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap. With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them. For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs. Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in any time and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
About outfitting tanks. Development work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancements, tread and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed. You decide whether to favour attack or defense, and alternating body types gives you a tank a different outward appearance. Improvements to the treads and weak points and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. These parts are set size in blocks. You decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the Edelweiss. If the optional parts are best suited to your personal combat style. So, written Edelweiss. Body enhancements. Give it better range, give it better defense, spare tread, radiator upgrade, sight upgrade, gets better. That's 1,000. Yeah, we'll get that one. Like that.
Here you go!
Just add that there.
Whew! It's...
Go. And we'll get that one and then we'll upgrade.
Here you go, bro!
Let's get some better rifles. The accuracy boots will be good. Don't do anything else. Firepower boots will be good.
Here you go, bro! All done!
Leon, just stop. I don't like it. Yeah, firepower boost. Being able to do more damage. Accuracy boost on snipers is always a good thing. Uniform upgrade, yeah. On defense. And I think, yeah, we don't have enough for that. So, there we go.
Well, sir, was that helpful? We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today.
Seriously, that's just corny.
Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Yeah, good for you. And back to book mode. And there you go. The basics of squad management. A new episode has been added. Headquarters tab is now available. About headquarters. On the Gallian militia base, you can use the experience points and funds you've acquired in battle to train your troops to higher levels or develop new weaponry. Stopping by before combat, or after and off once you've acquired more resources, is a good idea. Open the menu with the Y button and pick headquarters from the tab select menu to visit the base's facilities. As you progress through the game, new destinations around the base will become available as well. The flare gun. Let's view this episode.
Welks! There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
Well, since you're probably the only one that's able to do it, kinda, slam dunk there.
I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together.
I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite-powered these days. That stuff is everywhere.
Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
Also
I
known
gave
as
it a
plot
once-over.
important,
It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ys.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
A new episode has been added. Yeah, we don't go that way. Isn't that a beautiful city, by the way, everyone? Beautiful city. In this episode, why not?
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgreaves. Our mission is to take it back.
You know, just, you know, not, you know, let's just ease into it, shall we?
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
General Damon, I hate you. Arrogant idiot.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
I don't know, how long is it going to take to cut your beard off?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
So, why are you sending them to retake a vital bridge that's going to probably decide the fate of the country?
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Ooh, burn!
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
In other words, he's a snob.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp, and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
New episode has been added. The Skirmish tab is now available. About skirmishes. Unlike those within the main storyline, the battles fall under Skirmishes tab can be played in any number of times. Perfect for amassing experience and research. Fees. Try them if you're feeling underpowered. Press the Y button to open the menu and choose Skirmishes from the tab select menu and pick up the battle you wish to fight. New skirmishes are added as you progress through the main plot, and the difficulty of each skirmish can be set freely. Just be careful, they're not a plot battle, soldiers lost during skirmish can still die. Yep, people can die in this. New skirmish has been added. Ah, there we go. So what have we got? We have outskirts of Rome. Probably do another different video. No, I don't want to turn the episode. There we go, select episode. There we go. I'm going to do this, end the chapter, and then the next video will be the skirmish. I think that's a plan. View this episode. Here we go. Can I not suck this time? And actually do this film in one shot. But
Here are details on the current operation.
The Imperial Force has deployed in a defensive formation around a camp within Vassal's urban centre. You will assign your squad position split between a city team and a riverside team. The city team will protect the base camp while the riverside team strikes the enemy. A little hammer and anvil sort of thing. Your objective is to occupy the enemy camp. Defeat the enemy units defending the camp, then get to the flag hung above their camp to occupy it. Beginning with this operation, you will be responsible for assigning your soldiers to their combat positions. Before commencing the operation, choose the position unit's command to view a list of deployable units. Then, once you've selected the unit you'd like to deploy, choose the position you wish them to take. Intelligence reports say they have tanks stationed in the city area now. It would behoove you to include an anti-tank unit on the city team to facilitate its neutralization. Yeah, I'm going to take more than just a anti-tank unit. I would also recommend you add units with high AP, such as scouts and engineers, to your Riverside Strike Force. Once you've got your teams in place, select the deploy command to begin the operation. Now it's time to get those soldiers of yours into position. Position units. Okay. I believe, yeah, Largo is... I can't move Largo. So... Do I want Hector? Rosina? Let's go... Who's Largo? Like Rosie, Hand, and Ian. Which I didn't take. So, there's that. You know what? Hector! You can go there. Rosie's already picked, so I can't pick her. Vice! You can go there. Rosie, you can go there. Dallas, you can go there, because we may need to get these barricades repaired. Okay. So, Wilkin, Alicia, and Rosie are here. 4, Frey, Sherry. Let's go with Cherry. Actually, no. No, we'll go with Freezer. Freezer. There we go. Deploy.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Well, if there's no news, then... Well, if it's not good news, then there will be no news, which is...
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out!
Okay. Now, you notice the Edelweiss already has an improvement. Its barrel looks a bit different. Okay, how many points have I got? Because I'm going to have to get...
Alright, it's our first... I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
Sure thing, Rosie.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Sure thing, Captain Varrock. About occupying camps. Sure, I don't know. Camps found across the battlefield grant your forces a number of advantages. Units stationed near camps get a boost to the defense and the amount of HP recovered at the start of each turn. Even tanks, which usually get no HP bonus, will regain some HP at the start each turn start. Weapons with limited ammo like grenades, mortars and lancers are also replenished. If there are enemy units around a camp, however, you cannot occupy until they have been defeated. Effectively defending your camps while taking down the enemies will pave your way to victory. And I got a lot of AP, which means I'm getting this set up now.
Leave it all to me!
Okay, these guys. Oop. Oh, you can't shoot him. That's unfortunate.
My leg! They got my...
Right away! Ew! Boys!
Ooh, come on, Dallas. Ooh, only one hit. But still, it's better than now. Right.